Good morning, YouTubians. It's Kermit's Ghost. It's Monday. It's a Blu-ray release day, and you all know that. I'm going to head up to HMV, film what's out, take you home, give you a conclusion. Also, get myself a nice latte while I'm up there. Maybe a few other things. But before I do all that, I want to give a bit of a rant on Arrow Video. Now, I will never use that company direct again. I will order either through HMV or Amazon, whatever, but I will never go through Arrow Video again. I'm going to lose my points. I don't care. I'm just not going to touch that company again directly. And here's why. I ordered two box sets, Diamargin box set and a Cold War box set on Blu-ray. They sent them out on Wednesday the 8th of September, which is fantastic, a few days ahead of time, because the Cold War box set didn't come out till the following Monday. So all was well. Well, the 8th of September, been and gone. It is now, what, something like 20th now. So 12 days later, nothing. Not heard anything. Now I know once the parcel has been dispatched, it's not their problem really. It's the postal service that's used now. It's Royal Mail, and they give a tracking number which is less than useless. It actually says when you click on it, we will update it when we try to deliver your parcel. So they haven't even tried to deliver it yet. Now I've tried to contact Arrow through several means. I have phoned them 3 times, left messages with all my details on it to get back to me, and it says on there, we'll get back to you within a day or so. Nothing. This was over a week ago. I've emailed them 3 times, nothing, and I've contacted them on Instagram. I got a response saying, can you please try and email us rather than contact us on it? Yeah, brilliant, okay, but you don't reply to emails or phone calls. So customer service is absolutely crap. So I will never deal with your company again directly. So that's my rant over with. Now, I have watched a couple of films over the weekend. I watched Widow, The Black Widow, and I watched Nobody. Black Widow I thought was a good film, but it lacked something. And my son watched it as well later, and he said it lacked superheroes. It did have the Red Guardian, and he was underused, I think. But it was a good film, but it did lack something. I'm not sure what. Can't quite put my finger on it. Nobody I thought was a great film. Was a bit formulaic at the end in the final shootout, but it was a lot of fun all the way through. Loved it. Bob Odenkirk, fantastic. Very carbon copy of John Wick. Even the guy I think wrote John Wick had something to do with it as well. So yeah, but I enjoyed both of them, but Black Widow did lack something, and Nobody was very, very good. I liked the first 3 quarters. The end bit was a little bit formulaic, a bit like Equalizer with Denzel Washington. The warehouse scene at the end is a bit like that, bit formulaic, but as I said, the selling point of the film is Bob Odenkirk. Fantastic, great to see him in this kind of role. He is very much suited for this, bit like Liam Neeson in Taken. Hope he does a few more as well. And watch the extras, because it takes you all through the fighting scenes and the chase scenes and stuff, and Bob Odenkirk did a lot of his own stuff, trained very, very hard for the role, so good on him. Anyway, let's head up to HMV and see what is out. Well, here we go into HMV, and for some reason I went the long way round to the new and trending. Past the anime section, don't worry, we will be coming back to there because there are 2 releases out today. Pass a random customer and the store's manager over to this section where they put all the new and trending films. So let's go, let's see exactly what is out today. So the first title I'm seeing is Monster Hunter. This is a Sony Pictures release from 2020. It's 103 minutes long, and it's about a alternate reality where monsters exist. The next one is a documentary from Dogworth. It is Last Man Standing. This was made in 2021. It's 105 minutes and it's an 18 certificate, and tells of the murders of Biggie and Tupac, 2 LA rappers. Also tells of the corruption within the police force and Death Row Records. Yours for $14.99. Next is a 101 special edition of Suburbia. This is from 1983. It's 94 minutes, rated a 15 certificate, and yours for the unusual price of $16.99. This was written and directed by Penelope Spheris. Next we have a new HMV Premium title, number 144 from 1982. It's from Warner Brothers. It's 116 minutes, rated a 12 certificate, and stars Sir Michael Caine, God bless you sir, and Christopher Reeves. Next on Vintage Classics and Studio Canal is The Servant. This is from 1963. It's 115 minutes and rated a 12 certificate. This one stars Dirk Bogarde, Sarah Mills, James Fox and Wendy Craig. Should have got a 4K release today, but it wasn't in stock. Yours for $14.99. And I thought I'd just showcase this. They've got this advertising a future steelbook for the 26th of October of The Thing with Japanese artwork. And that also comes with an exclusive poster. Now, talking of The Thing, we're over in the 4K section now. And Universal Studios are releasing a combo of The Thing. Comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray. It is from 1982, 109 minutes, certificate 18, and yours for $19.99. Also out on 4K today from Sony Pictures is Monster Hunter. This is from 2020. It's 103 minutes, rated a 12 certificate, and yours for $24.99. Over in the anime section now, and we have Lupin the Third, The First. This is an anime limited release. It's from 2019, 93 minutes, yours for $15.99, and it comes with Japanese and English audio. This is a film rather than a television show, and on the back it looks as if the characters are in CGI rather than typical anime style. There's also a collector's edition released today as well. It looks as if it is some kind of digipack, yours for $34.99. And also released today is Black Clover Season 3 Part 3. I can't actually tell if this is Season 3 Part 3 because I didn't bring my glasses. This is from 2020, Season 3, 225 minutes, rated a 12 certificate. All the covers look pretty much the same, so forgive me if I got that completely wrong. So I'm on my way home and I hear that in this store, just around this corner, Home Sense, they have a Christmas section out, so I'm going to go and have a quick look in there. I know Christmas is a little bit early, but let's go in and have a look. Okay, I know it's September, but Christmas stuff is out already, so let's have a little look. Well, oddly enough, they do have a Halloween section right next to the Christmas section. So take a look at this and relax knowing that we still got Halloween to go first. Hey everybody, welcome back. 6 titles to show you, so we're going to crack on as per usual. First title is Father, Dear Father. This arrived late in store, picked up I think Wednesday, I've already watched it. It's from 1973, I've seen this film many times. It's not going to appeal to a huge audience, it's very much of its time. This was actually made for television and it came off the success of a popular TV series which ran from 1968 year I was born, through to 1973 when this film was actually made. Show had been running for 7 series, and then they extended it for another 2 series out in Australia. So in the film, you've got Patrick Glover, played by Patrick Cargill. He's a divorced man, and he's taking care of his 2 teenage daughters, both aged around 18. Now, I used to watch his show as a kid, and to me, his children were grown-ups, and now I'm just 3 years younger than Patrick when this was filmed. So, got a completely different perspective on the film. To me, he was really frustrating to watch, but now I can actually sympathise with the guy. Anne Holloway and Natasha Payne play his daughters. Natasha is actually 75 years old now. Makes me feel old. Richard O'Sullivan stars in this as well. He's Howard. He's dating one of the daughters. I can't remember which one though. There's also Donald Sinden. He used to be in Never the Twain. He's Patrick's brother. Patrick Cargill, the lead actor, also starred in Carry On Jack, Carry On Regardless, Doctor in Love, Up Pompeii, and many other films. Very popular actor back in the 70s, and this film has got a runtime of just 93 minutes. The picture quality on this is pretty good as well, given the age. It's a lot better than you're going to see online anyway. So let's open it up. It's already opened as I watched it the other day. I'll show you what you get inside. So this is a nice release from Network. You get artwork on the disc. You get inside art, and I believe that's posters advertising the film. And you get a small booklet, which is viewing notes from Louina Chapman. And it's all about the stars, filming process, and at the back you will have cast and crew and everybody listed. So that was a Network release of Father de Father. Next is an import from Australia. It is Double Jeopardy from the year 1999. This one stars Ashley Judd, who I think is a great actress. Unfortunately, she doesn't appear in many films nowadays. You've also got Tommy Lee Jones and Bruce Greenwood in this. Again, 2 really good actors. Directed by Bruce Beresford, who also made Her Alibi. That's the film starring Tom Selleck as a crime writer. Such a good comedy thriller, that one. That needs a Blu-ray release. And of course, he also directed Driving Miss Daisy and many others. This is a crime thriller about a woman who's convicted of killing her husband, even though they don't find the body. But when she's released and she starts to try and track down her son, she supposedly hears her dead husband during a phone call to her son's newly adopted mother. So it becomes a bit of a revenge and tracking him down film. Ashley Judd plays Libby, and her husband Nicholas is played by Bruce Greenwood, and Tommy Lee Jones is a parole officer. It's kind of like his role in The Fugitive. I think this is a brilliant film, well paced, great characters, and well worth the import from the other side of the planet. It's got a runtime of 105 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So inside you do actually get different artwork to the slip. The artwork on the disc matches the slip, and I believe this was the original poster artwork for the film. So as well as a new artwork on the cover, you get inner artwork. So that was the new Australian import of Double Jeopardy. The next title is Regarding Henry. This is another Australian import from the same company. I don't actually remember if I mentioned what company it was. Anyway, it's Imprint, and they've been putting out some excellent back catalogue titles. This is number 36, and it's from the year 1991. Directed by Mike Nichols, who also made Catch-22, Working Girl with Harrison Ford, and The Birdcage with the late great Robin Williams. Now this one stars Harrison Ford as the title character Henry Turner. You've got Annette Bening in this as his on-screen wife Sarah. And the story is Henry is a ruthless lawyer, and his whole family life is suffering because he spends most of his time at work. One night he's out buying something from a shop, and there's a hold up, and he gets shot in the head. As a result, his whole character changes, but for the better. This was written by J.J. Abrams, who actually pops up as a delivery boy in the film. It's got a runtime of 108 minutes, and again, I imagine it's different artwork on the inside. But let's take a look and see what you get. So there's the artwork on the slip, and there's the artwork on the cover. I actually prefer that artwork, but what are you going to do? Well, just like Double Jeopardy, there is artwork on the disc which matches the slip, and as well as a new Blu-ray cover artwork, you get inner artwork as well. So that was Regarding Henry from Imprint. Now, on a side note, this picture quality is a little bit grainy, just be warned, but this one is a whole lot better. So the next title which came out today is Monster Hunter, starring Mila Jovovich, who happens to be the director's wife and their 5th film together. Her husband Paul Anderson's made some pretty good movies, I think, so far. He's made Event Horizon, Death Race, Pompeii, The Three Musketeers, yes I like that one, and of course the Resident Evil films as well. Now who's in this? You got, as I said, Mila Jovovich as Natalie Artemis, Tony Jaa as the Hunter, Ron Perlman as the Admiral, so promising stuff really. Now there is a 3D version coming out in Germany soon, and if it's any good, I'll have to double dip and import that one. This is based on a video game of the same name, and for me, a total blind buy. I've watched the trailers, I like the actors and the actresses, and to some extent the director. Big fan of monster flicks, but word of mouth says this is nothing but utter crap. So let's see if all those other factors outweigh the word of mouth. It's got a runtime of 103 minutes, so let's open it up and see what you get inside. So there's artwork on the disc and nothing else. So that was Monster Hunter. Now the next film kind of slid under the radar, no advertising, only had one copy in HMV, and it is Frankie. Now this is an American-French drama from 2019 starring Isabelle Huppert, and she's a title character. Also stars Marissa Tomei, Brendan Gleeson and Greg Kinnear. Now in this, Frankie is played by Isabelle, and she's a French actress, and she's dying with only months to live, and she decides she wants to spend some time with her family, and they all live in Portugal, so she goes on a trip there, and it deals with the struggles of large family and the dynamics within their relationship. Sounds like a Sunday afternoon kind of movie. This was put out by Picture House Entertainment. It's got a runtime of just 98 minutes. Let's open it up and see what you get inside. So you get artwork on the disc. So that was Frankie, starring Isabelle Huppert. The last title is Death Trap. This is a HMV Premium release, spine number 144 from 1982, based on the play of the same name by Ira Levin, the man who wrote Rosemary's Baby, The Stepford Wives and The Boys from Brazil. It is also directed by Sidney Lumet, who also directed the fantastic 12 Angry Men, Dog Day Afternoon, Network, Murder on the Orient Express and Serpico, and many, many others. Stars Sir Michael Caine, God bless you sir, as Sidney Brawl, Christopher Reeves as Clifton Anderson, Diane Cannon as Myra Brawl, and Irene Worth as Helga Ten Dorp. Great name, that one. There's a whole lot going on in this. It's a whodunit, lots of twists and turns that you won't see coming. Takes place mainly in one location in one evening. It's been a long time since I've seen this, probably well over 30 years, so it should be good to check this out again, especially given the two main lead actors. Now, music is provided by Johnny Mandel, who also composed Suicide is Painless, you know, the theme tune to MASH, not the lyrics, just the tune itself, as well as the film score, and Freaky Friday, the original, Being There, Escape to Witch Mountain, lots and lots of films. Film itself is 116 minutes long. Let's open it up and see what you get in this HMV Premium release. So as with all the HMV Premium releases, it comes with exactly the same artwork as it does with the slip. A plain blue disc with the title. There's a poster. There's a pamphlet indicating the titles of 140 of their releases. Even though there's 144 now, this is a good information guide. And there are 4 art cards. And inner artwork. So that was a HMV Premium number 144, Death Trap. So that is it. Have you seen any of those or just want to make a comment? Leave one down below and I will get back to you, I promise. Give the video a thumbs up, really does help the channel, and subscribe if you haven't. It's all free. That's right, YouTube, it's all free. Stop putting unwanted ads on my videos. With all that said and done, thank you so much for choosing my channel and watching my video today. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.